farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebud guys. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We're back again, and we're doing... This isn't our first import, is it? We did something else that was imported.
Yeah, we did something
Toffee ale from England.
Quite on set.
Quite on set, that's what I say. There's people behind the camera again, and they won't shut up.
We set up a peanut gallery, and now we just need peanuts.
Right.
So,
I think there was something else we did. It was an import, but I can't remember what it was.
You did that.
I think she was right. It was a cider thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. So, we can't get out of the state or out of the country because, COVID. So we brought the other countries to us, and we have, I kept thinking it was Paddingtons, but that's the bear, apparently. Boddingtons.
I want to see a drunk little bear walking around, little stuffed animal bear.
Okay, Lyle's going to do that for us. It's going to be milling around out here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, I don't know what to know. Do you know anything about this at all?
I know it's expensive in our local grocery store, and that's what stopped me from getting it.
So is this a nitroed beer?
I don't.
Because it's got the little shaky...
It's got a widget, and I don't think it's nitro, because I haven't seen anything on here saying it's nitro, and they've been around a good long bit, and canned nitro beers have not been around that long.
I don't know. The one that I seen spew in the floor just a minute ago looked kind of creamy and... Anyhow, all right, we're going to try these, and we've decided different glasses. Lyle's going to go with a traditional pint glass. I'm going to go with the mug. And in the meantime, while we're pouring this and making a huge mess, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's all right, I guess. And, the all-important thing of Patreon. So it says pour this gently, but I don't know if gently is really a option here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad. It's leaking everywhere. Why is it leaking everywhere?
You got to pour a little faster.
What happened to the pour gently?
What happened to your beer, man?
What are you... It was fine. It would have got there. Anyhow, it's got a widget in it. It's getting... Mine's clearing up. Give it 2 seconds. Mine will look great here in a second. Go ahead.
I'm going to spend most of this episode trying to figure out what this is.
It's a little waxy looking ball. I assume if it's like Guinness, I cut one of them open one time. Do not stick your finger in there. You will also cut your finger open.
Okay.
Are they the same?
Nah, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't cut open the Guinness can.
Looks the same to me. What's this supposed to do?
It's supposed to help introduce more air into the pour to create a smoother, creamier head. And I will say it does look like a super
nice creamy head. Okay.
Very tiny carbonation.
So you said this was an incredibly old brewery.
1778. So I assume that this is Britain's entire response to the American Revolution. They were like,
fuck you, we're making beer.
The colonies are free, and this is all we do now. We make this.
Right. So am I supposed to be thinking of this like in terms of a amber, a brown, a pilsner, is it its own beast or what?
My experience with English ales is that they're a little smoother, a little soury, tangy on the back end, thin.
It's got bees on it.
Very, very thin. I don't know.
Find out.
I know that most English beers I've had are like very thin.
I taste nitroed.
Yeah.
Oh, and metallic.
Yeah.
Tastes like Guinness.
Nice metallic taste. Well, now that you've both had a drink, I'm going to give you a little interesting fact on Boddingtons. In about 1900, 1902, there was a bunch of breweries in England that poisoned people with arsenic. About 6,000 people became ill and about 100 died from arsenic poisoning. And Boddington's was one of those that was in that scare.
I think you should put it back in there. I don't like that.
So
That is super sour. Super
we're gonna
bitter.
subtitle that so we can get if there was a look of disgust on our faces, it's because Rick just poisoned us.
Yeah. And admitted to it on camera. As long as we get this uploaded.
Yeah.
All right. So Rick brought us this beer actually. But he's sitting behind the camera, and which was odd because we had just looked at this beer 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we almost got it, but it was fairly expensive in our local store. I believe Rick picked this up, a 4-pack for, I want to say, $9-ish.
So why is it so metallically tasting?
See, the metallicness doesn't really get me too much, but there's a sour note on the back end that's just...
Okay, remember when we did Samuel Adams?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it has just that ever so slight hint of that metallic. It's like that amped up about 100 times.
Yeah. Well, then there was a Vienna lager.
It's a Vienna lager, and it has the same kind of characteristics. But this tastes nitroed to me.
It has a lot of similar qualities, so maybe it is and just not listed. I don't know. It tastes like an English beer to me.
I guess I haven't had very many of them.
The only one I've had with any regularity is Old Speckled Hen. Mostly just because the pumps are so cool, and you got to see the bartender like actually work the pump to get the beer out. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan. I will say that there's a time and place for it, and watching a soccer game, having some fish and chips, flying the Union Jack. Absolutely, you got to have this. You can't have some stinking American beer with that, right?
I think I probably could. I could make it work.
All right. Well, so mixed.
I'm going to finish it though.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not nearly.
What was the percentage on this? Did you?
Oh, I don't know. That might change.
Did you say?
I did not.
Do they even have percentages over there, or do they have some kind of a metric system for percentages?
I don't know. I'm assuming in an ale, I'm assuming it's running somewhere around the 5 mark.
5, yeah.
Yeah, which is not enough to me to make it like punch up. Now, if this was sitting at 9%, I would be singing a different tune. But it's a very filling beer, and I want more ABV.
It is a pretty filling beer. It's a tall can too. Okay.
Gaseous.
It said that on the can. It said it was slightly gassy. And it also says it's got some pressurized insert not to tamper with it.
Oh, we're going to tamper with it.
That's probably the arsenic.
All right, well,
get that in there.
Until next time.
Whether it be the beer you're importing,
The food you're eating,
clothes you're
or
wearing,
the people you're meeting, grab a buddy and try something new. We tampered with it. We
that
got
was
it
in our
out.
beer.
Yeah, this little thing.
What the hell is it?
I don't know. Jared did not cut himself getting this out.
It was very safe.
It's like a little. It's like a top.
It just says it contains
there
a
it is.
pressurized insert. Do not tamper even when empty.
Yeah.
All right, we tampered.